So before I show you the fight, the location for Tristan the Vampire Hunter, I just want to cover a couple of skills that you might find helpful and a couple of tips, as this is quite a difficult fight. Tristan the Vampire Hunter is a item level 46 boss, and I will show you where he walks around now. He walks around here by the Forgotten Cemetery in Farbane Woods. So he kind of does a loop around this area. Okay, so the first bit of advice is don't try and fight him at day, because you're just making the job a lot harder for yourself, and it doesn't matter if you use minor sun resistant potions or not. But if you are going to engage him during the daylight, use a minor resistant potion, but it's really not going to help you, and it's an additional like debuff you're giving yourself when you're trying to fight him in daylight, because it is such a tough boss. So yeah, fight him at night if very possible, and you will make your life a lot easier, and your success chances will go up much more. Anyways, that said, get yourself some iron axes if possible. If you haven't got iron yet, you basically don't want to be engaging Tristan at this point. If you haven't got iron, don't be using anything else against him. Okay, so I use iron axes along with the E skill, which is X strike. It throws the axes out and then comes back like a boomerang and hits the target. This is also good against multiple targets. Also, I use Veil of Bones. Now, you'll see when I'm engaging Tristan in a minute, I use this and it makes Tristan go after the illusion instead, and then that gives me time to drop a potion or like reorganize myself on the battlefield. So yeah, it's a really good skill to have. It increases your spell damage. Also, I use Purgatory. This is just like a little healing buff. I drop this down and I give myself some HP. Next is I use Chaos Volley, which is from Lydia, the Chaos Archer. This is great because it puts a dot on Tristan, and it does like 3 HP ticks. Every little bit helps in this. And lastly, for my ultimate, I've got Merciless Charge. So I charge at the enemy and I push it and I do a bit of damage. Okay, so they're the skills I use. And if you've got any, craft the highest tier HP potion you can make as well. If the only HP potion you can make is the Vermin Salve, use that, but I'd highly recommend trying to unlock some other HP potions, because it's just nice to have. And lastly is use Enchanted Brew, so craft yourself some of these, or if you've found any lying around outside, use this. It lasts for 20 minutes and it increases your spell power by 4 for 1200 seconds, so it's 20 minutes. So yeah, this helps along with the magical spells you're going to be using on Tristan anyways. And one last thing is you want to try and bite someone with a high feed level. That will, like a rogue or a warrior or something like that, and that will significantly help you do more damage to Tristan as well. I done it with 0%, but it will aid you a lot more, especially with the bonuses you get from a rogue or a warrior. So yeah, so try and bite. It doesn't really matter what level they are, obviously the higher the better, but yeah, a rogue or a warrior will significantly help you in this as well.
Looks like I just stumbled across a kill. I won't be the last one to come for you.
So once you've killed Tristan the Vampire Hunter, you will get access to some new powers. You'll also get the Blood Hunger, where you can see the feed level above every hostile mob in the game. So that's pretty cool. But the only problem is with that, you don't see their HP bar or their level. You just see their feed quality level. That's it. And you get the ability to turn blood essences into greater blood essences, which is, yeah, so it's 150 blood for 1 greater essence. So it's great. So make sure you keep a hold of all your blood essences, guys, if you're watching this, because you can convert them in the future, obviously, and you need them for building certain items.